is just okay.
Start the show already. Sheesh.
Everyone, let's welcome to the show, Ketchup.
Hey, Ketchup.
Hi, Jay.
It's a bad day for just J-Hip. Hi, everybody. Hi, everyone. Just J-Hip is just sad. I'm just sad today. Did you hear what happened?
Of course I did.
Lips is going to sue me again for the 98th time. This is horrible. And I told Ray, I said, Ray, get out of town quickly. Ray's on the lam. He's on the lam.
Oh, no. That's terrible. That's horrible.
It's horrible. And yes, she said, Shizzy was not, Shizzy dumbnuts. He's getting sued again, too. It's horrible. It's horrible. And you know what they said?
What?
They said that even ADA protected people can get sued. They made fun of the ADA protection.
That's so weird, because when she was ADA protected, she was saying you couldn't sue her, I thought.
I know. Well, I made it very clear. I just wanted to be left alone. Clearly, I want to talk shit about them all the time. But also, I made it very clear to my ADA protection, leave me alone. And they did not do it. It's horrible. It's horrible. I'm in a bad spot, Ketchup. I'm in a pickle. They were making fun of my third place ribbon last night, as if my third place ADA protection ribbon does not matter. His BS what they would do to just J-Hip, even with a third place ribbon. They're so funny. My favorite group of morons. But anyways, hello all you fine folks. How are all of you? Hi faves, how are you? Renee's Retro Relics, Colleen, and Tama. Ja. How are you?
What are you doing? What are you reading?
Tama.
Oh, Tama J.
Tracy Spencer, Carla, how are you? Round man, good morning to you. French Psycho, of course. How are you? Lynn in 71. Robert Towers here. James Francis. Happy is here. Hi, Happy. How are you? Ozzy Tina. Spade is here. How are you, Spade? Jab did not get a participation ribbon, and that makes him liable for all his actions. No, Spade, I'm a third place ribbon. Hi, Mr. Landfill. How are you, my friend? How are you, Michael R? I see you guys all piling in here. Tracy, good morning. Liz Barnes and Jen keeps it real. Oh, and look at Star 1950 just came in and says, "Can I have a birthday song for Sky?" My granddaughter, who is 7 today. Also, thank you for my Clown Loser hoodie, which I won on the wheel. Love it, Jesse. Well, no, because she's not watching the show and she's 7. So clearly, no, you cannot have a birthday Of course you can. Of course you can. My goodness. But I
I
have
was
to
gonna
be.
say that's bull. You called and sang happy birthday to Saturn last year.
Of course, I have to be a jerk about it first. And I owe Nancy also a birthday song because it is Nancy's birthday as well. Happy birthday, Nancy. Good
Happy
morning.
birthday,
And
Nancy.
happy birthday to you, my friend. Let
And
me see if
happy
I can
birthday, Sky.
thank you so much and thank you, Star. Let me see if I can warm myself up a little bit.
Mm.
Me. No. Me. Hey, Bonnie. Hi, Bonnie's here. Bonnie's here. Hi, Bonnie.
Hi, Bonnie. Hi, babes.
Aussie Tina. No, hold on. Aussie Tina. do they receive prizes on this channel? Yep. Over here we do.
Yeah, and you actually get them.
Except for Carrie. She poor Carrie. I'm working on it, Carrie. I'm working on it. But no, everyone but Carrie gets a or Megan. She gets the wrong one.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Kelvin's here. How are you? How are you, my friend? Hi, Kelvin. Miyagi's here. Jay, don't sing your birthday song to a 7-year-old. No, I'm singing my birthday song to a 7-year-old and to Nancy. Of course I am. Of course I am. All right. They asked for it and they're going to get it. They get what they ask for and what they pay for. And so even if they don't pay for it, they still get it. Oh, here we go. Happy birthday, you're not special. You're getting older, not much better. But I just wanted to embarrass you, and that's why I'm singing this song. So happy freaking birthday. You're not special. But you're special to us, but outside of this chat, you'll have to ask them individually. My guess is maybe it's on a case-by-case situation. Probably not. I don't know. But happy birthday to Nancy and happy birthday to Star. All right, over to Star's granddaughter, who is 7 today and clearly not special at all. Clearly not special at all. Oh boy. That's how we roll. That's how we roll. Hey, Jack's mom gifted 5 Just Joy memberships. Thank you, Jack's mom. Jack's mom's awesome. If you get one of those, thank Jack's mom. All right. And remember, Jack is really, really good at the alphabet. Really good. And he does spelling good too. Good is Jack. So always remember to thank Jack. Give him some hugs, of course. And when it comes to Jack's mom, you can give her a hug, maybe a little kiss if you want. And remember, we're clown losers over here. And if you don't like the show, that's okay. I'll send Lips over to sue you as well. Yes, she's very smart, this one. Very powerful, former permanently retired lawyer. In lieu of discipline. And Badger John member for 4 months. Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. They were a little talkative last night. They were talking about Just Jay because I was showing some Shara's video. Okay. And apparently it was all out of context. Well, I didn't put anything out of context. It was Shara's video. And I don't know, did you see this? Did you know what happened between Just Jahip and Shara?
Is it anything since yesterday? Because no, I don't think I do.
This is new stuff. I'm Shara.
Okay.
It's all about Shara. Because once again, not real happy with the Shara individual. But once again, Day Shara doesn't acknowledge Just Jahip as part of the crew. Yes, it's been 7 days now. 7 days. I'm still not on the list.
She doesn't talk about me, but I don't whine about it.
I have a tracker going right now. I have a tracker.
You're nuts.
In 7 days, and Shara hasn't mentioned just J-Hip.
Maybe you need to get a Just J life.
Now, they did say that they will make accommodations. Hey, Denise Melnikoff and Deb, how are you, my friends? And French Psycho, how are you? They did say that they would make accommodations in court for my ADA protection. They did say that. All right. But, one thing that they're going to find out, because she said, what is the judge going to think when they say Justin J-Hip's words? And I was like, the judge is going to find me to be just adorable hip. And clearly, the judge is going to find me to be a wonderful man-child. And then she's talking about how people in the 50s should be acting this way. Well, I'm not in my 50s, lips. Just J-Hip is barely into his 40s. Barely. So maybe you should focus on that. I'm in my 40s. J-Lips makes his move on anything that breathes. I would kick my keys 4 blocks if I dropped them in front of Jay. No! Rick Reed, the Body Watcher. Oh, hi, Janice MB. How are you? A wonderful man child. Yes. And Shara, I just want to let you know I do have a tracker. You are closer to 50 than 40, says Ta Majai. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not even 40. I'm only 48.
You are closer to 50.
No, I round down.
Sorry.
No, last night you saw what happened last night. Well, Ketchup, you were there when just J-Hip and Ketchup had to go over and save the Tug Show from this massive liability known as Megan Fox. All right, now Megan Fox has been a liability over on Tug Show, and he needed new co-hosts, and I think you did a wonderful job, Ketchup. Jay did but Ketchup did a wonderful job. I showed up.
Well, I literally had like less than 2 minutes notice to prepare.
Yeah, we didn't even give Ketchup a lot of prep time. She forced her way onto the show.
No, I did not.
She calls just Jay while I'm backstage. All right.
I called him 15 minutes. I called him at 7 o'clock to make sure he was awake.
And then
Jay's like, "You want to come on with us?" I was like, "No, I didn't call to get myself invited on. I was like, I called to make sure you didn't oversleep."
And Ketchup said, "Oh, you're backstage with Tug." And Tug's like, "Hey, Ketchup." And then of course she's like, "Can I come on too, Tug?"
Not how it happened at all. You're a liar. You are such a liar.
That is so how it happened. And then it was the most incredible show that Tug's ever had. Actually,
wow.
Actually, I've seen some of the reviews, and it came out as one of the most viewed shows ever.
Really?
And, even Renee says, "Love the Jug Show last night with Ketchup." Yeah, it was the Jug Show with a dab of ketchup. Oh, it was awesome. Oh, poor Megan Fox. Poor Megan Fox. And now I've seen a lot of people out there saying that we should be a fixture over on the Jug Show. And also we sold a lot of Keto Brains last night. In fact, so many, yes. And Keto Brains reached out to just J-Hip. All right. I got an email from them today saying,
"Am I getting my Keto Brains?"
Well, it just said, "Still a proud sponsor, no money." By the way, if you haven't Go ahead and check out Keto Brains, proud sponsor of Just J Hip. They do give me $173 every single time I say Keto Brains. If you don't want to end up like Just J Hip, you should try Keto Brains. Yes, because if you don't, you're gonna end up like Just J Hip. Now we're gonna go over Mackenzie Shirilla today. Shirilla. I do understand the killer. I do understand that Fleabag. Now, oh, hang on. Let's go through that list again. Let's see. All of the court cases that Fleabag covered in May, because she had a lot of big court cases she was covering. I'm going to write them down again. Go, Ketchup. Go. List them off.
I told you this already. I got nothing. How many times I gotta say it?
I don't know. I just keep hoping it's gonna change someday.
Well, this is like the members only thing for months and months and months. Every time he called me, he'd be like, "Hey, has Fleabag done a members only yet? When's the members only?"
Jay, this is getting old. Not for me. Not for me, faves. Because she's been claiming she's going to do new content for ages, and it's never happened. Hasn't done a damn thing different. And now Lips, of course, and they were mocking Just J Hip because she said she's going to mass flag my channel. Okay, that's what she said. She said she's attacking my channel, sent everything over to YouTube Legal. YouTube Legal.
That sounds like maliciousness.
Yeah, that sounds like as much. She's trying to attack Just to have surprise facts. Oh man! And then she told Lips, she's like, and Jay, he said on his show that he took. Well, actually, no, it was. And Jay said he took all of my viewers over to his show. Really? And of course, Lips said, well, those are viewers you don't want because they can't be saved because they're not the smart ones. Because you have all the smart viewers over here, like Helen Howard and Pubs and Mother Huge. You have all the smart people over here that are listening to me. Yeah, because they're listening to you as we educate them on the law. Yeah, and J Hip doesn't even know the law. He doesn't know the law. Excuse me, I'm a per se lawyer. All right, unlike you, a permanently retired lawyer. Okay, unlike you, Just J Hip, actual per se lawyer. All right, maybe you should get it correct, Lips. And I whooped your ass in court twice. Actually, three times. So sorry, 3 times. As I was representing Megan Fox and Tug. Now Megan Fox is probably going to want to fall back into our good graces if she wants to, hang out with just J Hip and Tug anymore on our show. She's probably going to want to fall in line because she's been doing a lot of libelous stuff to cause a lot of problems.
Okay,
And that's
didn't
why
you get yourself in enough trouble last night?
probably.
Yeah, maybe quit while you're ahead.
I know. Maybe quit. Man, we got some Mackenzie stuff. Now, the funny thing, well, it's not the funny thing. The thing about Mackenzie Shirilla, all right, there's not a trial so much to say that we can watch, all right, because it was behind closed doors, so to speak. Or let's just say it wasn't actually filmed. Portions of it was, but not the entire trial. We can't go through it. All right, but we got a lot of phone calls we're going to go through. We got a lot of Mackenzie to go through. We're going to get in deep into Mackenzie, really deep up in here.
Oh, boy.
Well, and that's one thing Ketchup asked. She said, Jay, do you think we can get deep into Mackenzie? I said, let's be careful on that one, Ketchup. She's like, but I really want to get deep inside of her. And I said, well, I'm telling you. What?
I did not say that. That's gross. It sounds gross.
That's what you said.
No, I did not. I did not ever say that. Hello, Silver Phoenix.
No, I do have a phone call with Mackenzie, her mom, and her sister. Her sister's normally kept out of it, but I do have a phone call with her and her sister. We're gonna play that one, and we have a whole bunch that we're gonna get through today. So I hope you enjoy it. We're just going into it randomly, where we land in our life. But let's see how things go with the gel phone calls with the family. All right, now you have to remember her mom, mega loser, super insane. She's a crazy person. Mackenzie, a crazy.
Enabler.
They're all entitled. They're entitled as all hell. All right. Wait, if Lips is just retired and needs a job, why didn't she go back to being an attorney? Right, Michael? Well, she's not just retired, she's just retire. Okay. She always forgets the D.
Is that kind of like the Army Hales?
Yeah, Aaron Hills. We're gonna forget the J. We forget the D. Spelled shock it wrong. What does it matter? It gets to fly F. I don't know.
Fleabag was like, and just so you know, I didn't spell it wrong in mine, Jay.
I clearly heard her say on her show, she's like, so I spelled it wrong and I didn't fix it before I sent it. I swear that's what she said on her show.
I don't know, but I mean, they were like fighting over talk time. They were like talking over each other. So I thought that's what she said. Just to listen to it again, because in the middle of watching it, of course, she deleted the stream or edited it and then didn't put it back up until later. So
these dummies. Why would they go after? Why would they even talk about me? They have no reason to. I'm a child. Leave me alone. I mean, that could be child abuse, I think. Yeah. Because clearly I'm not smart. Lips made that very clear last night. I'm a
that's
moron.
true. I didn't think about it that way. Yeah.
Yeah, she said I'm not smart and I'm a moron. All right, well, okay, I beat you in court, but well, okay, yes, sue me again, dummy.
Actually, according to their terms, you kicked her ass.
Yes, I kicked her ass. And now she's gonna double down. Well, actually, kabillionth time down and sue me again, she claims. I love getting sued by dummies. It's always fun. And it's free. Doesn't even cost me any money. Hey, it's that umbrella guy's here. Hey, Doug, how are you? Doug, you're gonna get sued too. Lips is coming after you and J-Hip and of course Shizzy. We're in the shit, Doug. I'm in it again. And they said my ADA protection did not matter. They would make accommodations.
I told him he needs to update his ribbon and this time have his name on it. It needs to be more official.
It does have my name on it.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, you didn't see it?
No.
Oh, no.
I never really read it when you put it up 1,000 times. I never read it.
Oh, no, it's got my name on it. Look, see? See, it's got just straight up. See,
it does have your name on it.
Yeah,
Nice.
I mean, what's going to happen when I pound this down on a judge's desk and they're like, he's just adorable, hip. Yeah, that's not going to go well. And then he's going to be looking across at Lips and her big old lips and her nastiness. And then they're going to be looking at just adorable hip. And they're going, yeah. The whole jury's going to be like, we're already with J-Hip on this one.
Well, that's the thing. She's talking about, like, what is the judge going to think when he's sitting there and he's listening to all of these things that they've said and they've done on YouTube and whatever. And I'm thinking, what about what he's going to think when he listens to all the crap that you've said and done and posted?
Actually, I have a friend for that. I need a sexy Volpe pic of him trying on suits at the Joseph A. Banks to help me model my stack like a real journalist. Actually, I have a friend who can make you some pics. You know who you are. Send them to me and I'll forward them to Tug, or send them to Tug if you have his email. I do have a friend for this, Tug, who handles, well, let's just say my show. I don't do anything over here, but I have a friend who makes me wonderful, wonderful picks. And I think we can get all on top of that, up in and around it, of course. But I have someone for that. I have someone for that. Well, let's see what happens here with Mackenzie. Now she's wonderful. Now this is a prepaid call, all right, with her mom and sister. Now her sister's been pretty quiet most of the time, so this will be a little insight. Let's see how this goes. Let's see.
Hey, collect call from
She might be trying to speak in a good night call.
an incarcerated individual at Cuyahoga County Corrections Center. This call is not private. It will be recorded and may be monitored. If you believe this should be a private call, please hang up and follow facility instructions to register this number as a private number.
By the way, I should add, Tug, I've seen a lot of stuff over here today in the chat suggesting that mostly Ketchup, but also J-Hip should be a regular fixture over on the Jug Show, because clearly much better than that Megan Fox. Now that's what I saw in the chat. I was only reading what I saw. but you know that I guess we're not such a liability as is Megan Fox. That could be different today, since now she's suing me and Chizzy again. Lipses, anyways. This is now the 98th time, and I do say leave Ray Hip alone this time, Lips. Leave Ray Hip alone. For God's sakes, he's on the lam. He went down with Reckless Ben to Mexico. Megan is awake and hasn't even threatened me yet, so it must have been good. She hasn't even threatened me yet either. I'm in my safe place. I'm in my safe place.
Maybe she's gonna let you guys keep guessing.
I'm in my bunker at this point in time, but because poor Ray is on the lam, but he is hanging out with Reckless Ben down there in Mexico to stay safe, of course. But yes, Lips, if you could just sue just J Hip this time and leave Ray Hip out of it, because she did sue Ray Hip, I believe, 3 times. So maybe she wants the Jug Show too. Oh, God, I think so. I think so, Meg. I think Megan likes the Jug Show, and I think she just wants to go off on her own, like Tug did back in the day when we started YouTube, when we were building the platform together. Okay, we gotta get to this phone call. Here we go.
To accept charges and consent to this.
Thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
Hello?
Great.
Hey, Mom, hold on. I got to call you guys because I don't want to go to my room yet, so I just came and give you one last call.
Okay. Why, is everybody going in their room?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Why, if you don't have a phone call, you have to go in your room?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That's pretty funny. Well, what were you doing after?
Nothing, just sitting. No, I just chilling.
Okay. Maybe you guys will get to go to the gym tomorrow if everybody behaves.
I don't know.
Katie's gonna audition. Huh?
What's been going on since I got off the phone?
Nothing. I just left to go I talked to my sister, Auntie Tiffany, for a little while, and I went to go pick up Danny. There is, but I'm gonna go. I didn't get any emails about tonight. I got one for I have mine set.
Yeah, maybe at some point in time they could care about the people she killed. I mean,
Right?
I mean, that could come up at some point in time. Maybe we could talk about the people you killed, or show the slightest bit of remorse. That might happen at some. It won't. No, it won't. She does not give 2 flying shits. All right. No, because once again, Mackenzie is the victim. She's the victim. Yes, because her pots caused her to black out, which is not even a possibility medically, and it makes zero sense. But who am I to judge? I'm not a doctor, actually. I'm a lawyer, not a doctor. Okay. And a failed comedian.
Oh, what?
Right. That's what I'm thinking. There's open house tonight
For what?
for Danny's teachers.
Oh.
So, but it's not ours is not tonight. I think this was the freshman one.
Oh.
Mhm.
Who did I not message? I'm so confused.
Oh God, I'm so glad you said that. Are you getting fake messages?
Yeah, I always message her back.
She has not received anything from you since yesterday.
What?
Yeah.
I sent her a message today.
Nope. Nothing. She sent me a message asking if everything was okay because she hasn't heard from you. What time did you send it?
They sent me one yesterday, and I said, I will, honey, I love you. And I didn't reply to it because that's, today. Oh, she said, hi, honey, I hope you're okay. I love and I miss you. I love you more and miss you.
Did you send the other one?
I'm telling her I'm calling her tomorrow.
Yeah, there you go. She can't set up a video call because she's broke.
That's fine.
So that's probably why people aren't doing it. Nobody has, it's a money thing. Not everybody can do it. They gotta wait till they get paid and stuff. Danny's about to make bank tomorrow because she sold hella membership at work today.
What do you mean?
Like how you can get like a membership or like a club card or something like that. You get
I'm
points.
dead. They probably be like seeing Danny and just like being like, damn, I'm definitely gonna just buy a membership from her.
Yeah.
That's funny as
Yeah,
fuck.
she did.
So proud of me.
Hmm? Oh my God. Hold on. Wait a minute, Danny.
So on Saturday night, apparently they left the store in a mess. There was a huge mess.
Ew.
15 minutes early.
And FYE? What?
Don't ask me. He doesn't know either.
There was a used pad?
Yeah.
Now, Ketchup, did you hear the part there when she's talking about the people she killed and how sorry she is?
Nope.
No, but the mother, she looks very concerned, very upset. Obviously, tragic incident. And now you can hear it in her voice, right?
No.
Well, in her sister, though, because remember there was a mass panic at the store. All right, everyone left the store a mess. But you can hear just obviously the remorse from her sister.
No.
Yeah, I didn't catch that either. I wasn't catching what they were throwing down here, but we'll continue on.
We all had a sign like acknowledgement that like this can never happen again.
Ew.
I'm dead as.
What the heck?
What's Danny been doing? Oh, what'd you say? Danny's gonna audition for what?
It's the fall play.
A what?
The fall play.
For school?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, is that cool?
What are you gonna do?
I have to audition first, but I'm reading a monologue tomorrow.
To what?
It's one of the plays. Do you want me to read it for you?
What play?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what I'm auditioning. Let me grab it really quickly.
Here. Oh.
So it goes like this. I'm doing the character of Ketch. That's the audition I'm reading, and it goes like this. Okay, so I'm just gonna start the story. When I was much younger, like way before I was involved with law enforcement, I had this idea. I wanted to be an artist, and this was New York. I lived in a fifth floor, walked up, tiny studio, and I'm trying to be a painter, so I wait tables during the day, and I stay up late doing watercoloring. I'd stay up till 3, 4, 5 in the morning, and that's how I noticed that I had this neighbor. And his alarm go off at 3:30, and he'd say, not again. And at exactly 5:15, I'd hear his door open, but I never saw him descend downstairs. I never saw.
Now, this sounds like what could be the greatest play in the history of the world, Ketchup.
Not really.
No, this is a great play. It's probably going to go to Broadway, this one. It'll be Mackenzie Shirilla's The Killer's Sister on Broadway. Everyone's going to be walking through the door to see this nightmare unfold. on this wonderful play that's going to be performed by Mackenzie's sister. Yes, and she'll probably show a little bit of remorse for what Mackenzie did to, of course, her boyfriend and his friend. Yeah, of course. Her mom didn't, but during the trial, she did say, "I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that things were taken wrong about me and the stuff I said." All right.
Oh, and she just wanted to go trick-or-treating and have fun for a few minutes.
Yeah, because every 17-year-old just needs to go trick-or-treating. I don't even get to trick-or-treat anymore. Did you know that?
Well, I mean, you could if you put on a costume.
Tammy never takes me. I can't go by myself, for God's sakes. You think they're going to let me out into the wild to walk around with a costume on? No. That's not.
I don't know how you make it to work by yourself every day.
I don't. My dad drives me.
That I believe.
He came over yesterday to get those tags on the back of my car, obviously. He came over.
Put the sticker on yourself. You really made your dad come over to do that?
Yeah, we had to. Yeah, because it was dirty, so he had to bring the clean it off materials and stuff.
Why don't you just stick it on over the other sticker, you weirdo?
Because you got to clean it off first, and he had to bring over the solution in order to wipe it clean.
You don't have cleaning supplies at your house?
I do. When he comes over, they're in the back of his car.
Oh my God. Wow.
No, I'm an adult. I got this covered. Sometimes. Do you mean Gugon, Jay? Yes. My bad. You're a man child. I almost forgot. Yes, Janice. What do you think? I'm over here like dominating life? No. When they're going to sue me? Oh my God. How's that going to go? I'm like in the courtroom asking the judge, could you tie my tie? Jay's mom cleans after putting the groceries away. Yes, of course.
Probably.
Just on Tuesdays. Oh man. Well, just JB institutionalized, probably. This is a riveting story that's going on.
One night, I couldn't stand it anymore. I wanted to see this guy so badly. At exactly 5:15, I heard him fumble with his lock, and I crept to my own front door. The door had this big peephole, about this big, that was covered with a metal plate that you had to slide away to look through. I turned off my light, slid the plate aside, and I pressed my eye against my peephole. And I screamed. An involuntary scream that comes out like a real scream, but it's very different. It's not like a movie scream. It was like, ah. So I screamed and I fell back. I took the bathroom door, and huge commotion as I hit the ground. Because what had happened was, as I slid the little plate aside to look out, and I saw an eye. He was looking at me. Good job. It's horror.
Good job.
That's good as fuck.
That was good as fuck.
Wow.
Seriously, folks, that was good as fuck. It got the Mackenzie approval. It was good as fuck, folks.
Wow. I don't know what else to say. That was terrible.
No, it wasn't. It was good as fuck. She made it very clear. It's right there. It's on the screen.
I disagree.
According to Mackenzie, that reading right there from the play, that's good as fuck. Okay? Getting out in 15 years. No, you're not. Enjoy life, kid. Enjoy life. The judge, the parole board's going to hear this phone call and see how shitty that reading is and going to be like, you're going to sit around for at least another 10 years just because we had to listen to that. Your sister done you dirty on that one. Yeah, she can hang out with Luthman Rick. That sounds like a fun time. Oh, that was the greatest reading I've ever heard of a wonderful play. I feel bad for the playwright at this point.
That was terrible.
You're probably gonna get it.
You're gonna get it.
That's awesome. Are we going now? Yeah. Okay.
Oh, that's so cute.
I need to tell Faith though. Did you message her yesterday?
Yeah, I've been messaging her.
Because she did not get the last two messages. She didn't get anything from it.
Oh.
Okay, well, I'll tell her. Maybe it just takes a minute.
Oh no.
Oh, my dad. Oh, wait.
You know what she needs, Ketchup?
Hmm.
She needs a couple tattoos. Tattoos. She should get some teardrop tattoos. That always helps in front of the parole board.
I don't think that's a good idea.
I would get one of those ROTC ones too. Those are very helpful. Very helpful.
Oh man. I definitely don't recommend that.
No. The parole board likes those ones. Those are the good ones. Jesus. She's so screwed. Hi, Cat's Tiny Kitchen. One thing I wanted to make sure, by the way, all money raised today will go towards Cat to get her a bigger kitchen. Weirdly, because Cat has a tiny kitchen, and we're gonna raise money to make her a bigger kitchen. Well, it's actually Bigger Kitchen Awareness Month. So
I don't think you had enough sleep. We stayed up too late.
This is Bigger Kitchen Awareness Month, very clear. Yay! Says Cat's Tiny Kitchen.
Oh man.
Yeah, because she goes, I just want to make sure she's okay. Usually she'll message me good morning, and then we'll do another one at night. We'll say, like, good night, love you, or something. And then we'll say, like, good morning, how are you?
I love Faith. I really love Faith.
Thought that was cute. So.
Yes, it is. Yes.
I'll let her know that you did message her.
What'd you say?
I'll let her know that you did message her.
Yeah, I messaged.
Look, Tema J is on board. Look at that for the kitchen, for Cat's Tiny Kitchen to be bigger. I thought it was J Pride Month. We can have, you know what? There's too many things. We can have multiple causes in the same month. I understand it's Pride Month, but at the same time, it's also Air Conditioner Awareness Month, and it's also for Squid, and it's also Bigger Kitchen Month awareness. Thank you. This is what they do. Thank you, Tammy. And already Cat's Tiny Kitchen's already raking it in over there. So happy that I'm raising the awareness for her tiny kitchen. And it's Janice's birthday month. So happy birthday, birthday.
Yeah. Nice. Happy birthday month, Janice.
Oh, it's also the Jug Show month. It's the Jug Show month. Look, it's the Jug Show month. Kitchen awareness gift. Oops.
You're a jerk, Jay. You know that?
This is the kitchen awareness gift. Oops, gift fund. Yes. Look at all the money we're raking in to raise awareness for Cat's Tiny Kitchen. I mean, Cat, I have to warn you. Of course, you're not getting the money. We're raising the awareness, okay, of your tiny kitchen. The funds are to go to just raise the awareness. Okay, I have to put up signs around the neighborhood and everything, it's for that. Hey, it's Man's birthday month too. Thank you, Badger John, who is actually, his name's John, and he does dress like a badger. Thank you, Badger John. We really want to make sure we can raise a lot of awareness for these tiny kitchens out there. And it's not just hers. I know one family who just has an island.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Jesus, sorry.
Is everyone back?
Okay. You okay?
Yeah, I just hate, I don't know.
What?
I just don't want to go in my room. I just hate being
Why?
still. Because I like to be able to talk to you.
Well, you'll have an iPad soon.
We don't get to keep it at night.
Oh, no?
I'll probably just read or something.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Just try to relax. Tomorrow's a new day.
Yeah, I can't wait till I get my commissary. And because the coffee is so nice. Like, I love the coffee.
Yes, it's nice and probably warm and...
No, it's not warm.
Not warm?
No. But it's nice. It's like iced coffee.
Cynthia just sent me a text asking me how you were doing. That was nice.
Tell Miss Cynthia I miss her so much. And I cannot wait for you to talk to the news, Mom. I cannot wait.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, Bogan. This is so completely unnecessary. Well, the extreme, this extreme is unnecessary.
Yeah, and everyone keeps saying that she's one of the four horsemen.
Yeah.
She is, like, no, she is, like,
Tiffany read something about that, too.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
But I'm surprised she only gave me, like, 15. Like, I thought she was going to give me, like, 85 years.
That's what I was expecting. I thought she was going to say life without parole, like, in some maximum security prison on Alcatraz on the moon.
No, I really did think it was either going to be death penalty or life in prison, no parole.
Yeah, I know, me too.
But she gave me 15 years and I do get parole.
Yeah.
You're not getting parole, sweetheart. That would be called keep dreaming. This actually, Fleabag would work out good here because dream with them. Because no, you're dreaming, kid. But you should be on Alcatraz on the moon, by the way. But at the same time, no, you're gonna stay right where you are for a very long time because, well, the judge knew exactly what she was dealing with. That was you, and she knew where this was going.
That's crazy.
Yep. Yeah. I know. Wait a second, Kezzy.
Good words. You're on the phone. Good word.
Okay. Me too.
Why'd you mute?
Because Danny wanted to tell me something.
What was it about me?
No, she basically said the same thing you did. You know, she was expecting the worst and then was surprised and thankful.
Oh, the lights flashed, so I think I have to get off the phone.
Oh, is that what that means?
All right, I gotta get off the phone and go in my room.
Danny said nobody's been talking to her at school or anything at all.
No one talks to her, and people just, oh, okay.
You know,
yeah, I gotta
nobody
get off
says
the phone.
about the thing. Okay, baby, I
love you.
Well, that's that one. You know what's amazing though? You know what they should actually do? Jay, I don't know what the actual sentence was. Can you tell us? Yeah, well, it's 15 years to life. She can get parole after 15 years. The judge could have ran the two sentences consecutively. She did not. She ran them concurrently. But she also did say very clearly she has no thoughts that there's any way she's getting out in 15 years. All right. The judge is like, I'm making this sentence today because there is no thought in my mind that she's going to get out in 15 years. And that is why I'm making this sentence the way I'm doing it. So no, even the judge knew what she had seen behind closed doors. The phone conversations that Mackenzie had already had with her mom, the action she already had in prison or jail at that point in time, her violations, things of that nature. She knew what Mackenzie was gonna be facing, and she's like, I really don't need to do this. She won't be out in 15 years. She won't be out in 25 years. All right, maybe 35, maybe. I mean, if she changes her ways, but no, it's not going to be anytime soon. I can guarantee you that. And if she is, keep in mind she's also one of the most hated people on planet Earth. So even getting out of prison is never going to be fun because, well, you're also the most hated person on planet Earth. So there's that. You do have to contend with that. That's a tough one to come back from, Chop Chop.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. I mean, because you've had to deal with that before, right?
No.
No, because that's why we we go over, we dominate over on the Tug Show, of course. Where because that's where we were dominating. Yeah. Even Tug said, Jay, you guys dominated tonight. He said thanks for, because I was helping. I told him I was going to help build up his channel after all the damage that Megan Fox did.
Oh my God. Stop, Jay, already. Stop. Lord.
Been listening while walking one of the dogs for 9 miles, 2 to go, but they don't need as long. Well, hey, Gareth, how are you, my friend? How are you? And this host is ABA protected. Just copyright protected. No screenshots, copying, recording, commenting, graphics. And by the way, Fleabag, every single time you've ever shared any portions of my stream, which as my understanding has been up to or including maybe 5 times. Also, you posted on your post screenshots from my channel. All right. It's $60 million every single time you do that. And that post is still sitting there telling people not to subscribe to my show. You might have been talking about Jeremy Hills because he was in my chat that you were sharing, but it was my chat and that was torturous. All right. And that's another $60 million it's every single day it's up. $60 million because unlike you, Fleabag, just J-Hip has the successful show over here. The successful show over here with the fun stuff on the successful show. Successful. They don't have a successful show. Did you notice that?
Well, they don't do fun stuff.
Yeah, they really don't. I bet you tonight they're going to do a Jeremy Hills hate stream.
I bet you they are. or a Megan Tug and anybody else over here.
Hold on. I'm shaking my 8-ball here. Will Fleabag do a Sunday hate stream of Jeremy Hills? And it says most likely, definitely going to happen. Okay, so there's that. That's that. Will Slobby Keezy be on Slobby Sleazy with his tiny hat? Will Slobby Sleazy be on? Most definitely yes. Yes. So we're gonna have Slobby Sleazy on, of course, with his tiny little hat. Is Jay going to be rich? Probably not. I'm not going to get any money off these losers. They're all poor. Oh, that's what my 8-ball said. They're all poor. They're poor people. Lips can't even pay for her home. They're poor. but hey, where are the hodunks? Where are the hodunks over here? Dunking
Yeah.
it up. Dunking it up with their hodunks. Yeah, squid's poor too. You poor, uneducated, like you're like funny and so uneducated. But you know, that's why she doesn't hold it against you because you're so uneducated, squid. You're not like she's in the top 0.04% of people who can be as stupid as her. It's a very small amount of people. Callie Ranger, the stager's here. Please excuse my tardiness, but I've been lurking. Well, thank you, my friend. Well, Squid says I can't pay my bills. Not for long, because they won't be your bills much longer, because you're not even going to own anything to pay bills on. It's all going to be lips. It's all going to be lips taking everybody's assets. Megan can't even sell her van.
She can't even look or think about her van.
She can't put any more mileage on that van. She has to preserve it. Oh, poor Megan Fox. She can't even drive her shitty van. I'm poor too, but I'm not an asshole. Yes, Janice, yes. Yeah, she's jealous because I can pay my bills, mainly my mortgage. Yeah, she should have give that a whirl. Give that a try. Sometimes it's a good idea to pay your mortgage. Well, no, Megan can't drive anymore, Squid. She could maybe get Uber. Or she could rent a car, but she cannot drive the van because she cannot add any more mileage to the van that's protected right now as an asset. These dummies are adorable. I love them. The van is tug protected. Oh man, last night's show was so fun. Oh man. Okay, let's watch this one though. We got some shocking text messages here. Ketchup, hold down the form and let this play for a sec. But
okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Till I'm dead. I think we need some time apart. Okay, Mr. Gaslighter, I don't need you to tell me what's small or big. Those are some of the messages between Mackenzie Shirilla and Dominic Russo, the young man, her on-again, off-again boyfriend that she murdered alongside their friend when she drove a car into a wall at 100 miles per hour. We're going to read you some of the more revealing messages involving Dom and Shirilla because understanding what was going on with the couple can help us maybe understand what on earth happened. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Jesse Weber. All right, before we jump into this, I got to tell you about this sponsor, this partner of ours, because they have this app that I think you're going to love. It is called Upside. Upside gets you cash back, extra cash back on everyday purchases like gas, groceries, takeout. So here's what you do. You download Upside for free. You claim an offer at one of their 100,000 plus locations. You pay like normal with your card. You verify the purchase, and just like that, money back. So say I need to get gas or I want takeout one night, I'll search for Upside offers first, and after I spend, money appears in my app that I can transfer right into my bank account. And Upside's frequent users, they earn an average of $254 back a year. So to start getting your cash back, click the link in the description or scan the QR code. Make sure to use promo code SIDEBAR because you'll get an extra 25 cents bonus on every gallon on your first tank of gas. We're turning now to something that we haven't yet tackled on our coverage of the Mackenzie Shirilla case. The text messages between Dominic Russo and this convicted murderer. And I'm going to read you a bunch of these communications. And it's important. It's important because understanding that dynamic, understanding this relationship is key to trying to make sense of what happened here, to trying to make sense of Shirilla's arguments that she didn't do this on purpose. And I want to put this into context with what I'm talking about because Mackenzie Shirilla was found guilty by a judge in a bench trial, meaning that a judge decided her guilt or not guilty. She was found guilty by a judge in a bench trial of 4 counts of murder, 4 counts of felonious assault, 2 counts of aggravated vehicular homicide, 1 count of drug possession, and 1 count of possessing criminal tools, all in connection with the July 31st, 2022 car crash that killed her boyfriend, Dominic Russo, and their friend, Davion Flanagan. The 17-year-old mashed down the accelerator, never tried to brake. This is according to investigative reports, sailing over a curb, through a business sign, and into a brick wall. And Shirilla has insisted ever since that she had no memory whatsoever of the crash or even the time, the minutes leading up to it. She and her family have suggested that she has a diagnosis of POTS, this medical condition that can cause dizziness, fainting. They claim Shirilla must have blacked out, which is why she drove off the road. I will be clear about this at trial. There was no official medical diagnosis of POTS.
Yeah, there was no. I'm sorry I left that ad running there. My bad. Just J-Hip had to just J-bounce for a sec. My bad, folks. But anyway, yes, as you can see, there was no actual diagnosis of POTS ever, not in trial, ever by her medical physician, ever.
So where did it come from randomly?
Well, that's what happens. It can just happen overnight. You can just randomly start potting. And that's what she did, is my understanding.
Wow.
So that's my understanding. You gotta be very careful, or you can start potting at any point in time. Very important, very important. And that's what happened to Mackenzie, all right? And she's a victim. All right. Let's remember, we should feel sorry for Mackenzie. All right. She's a wonderful young lady. All right. She got a lot of good grades or shitty ones. Well, she did good somewhere.
Well, unlike her victims, she'll still have a chance to live some type of life when she gets out.
She's not getting out. I'm going to be the first to say, I don't care. She is not getting out. Well,
if she got 15 years, then she'll only be, 30-something when she gets out?
She's not getting out. She got 15 years to life. A parole board.
15 years to life. Okay.
Yes, a parole board in 15 years may release her. All right. If she seems to be reconciled, if she can go out into the world, if they think that she feels sorry for what she did, if she shows remorse, if she's not a troublemaker while in prison. Oh, yeah. Then, of course, 15 years, of course. Of course. There goes Jay buffering for me. I'm buffering your ass right now. Hey. Oh, sorry. Yeah, but no, and even the judge said she ain't getting out in 15 years. There's no way in hell. The sentencing was amazing. The judge made this very clear. Like, I'm making my ruling based on this. She ain't getting out in 15 years.
Damn.
That's pretty harsh when it comes from the judge. Hold on, and I can do. I'll show the sentencing here in just a few minutes here. The sentencing is pretty good, but we'll get to that. But let's see what Mackenzie does. She's good.
Wasn't
kid,
presented.
Good kid.
There was no evidence of a car malfunction. There was no presentation of her being severely intoxicated. And after her 2023 trial, she was sentenced to life in prison with the possibility of parole starting in 2037.
Well, that's a good pick. She doesn't even have a lip herpy like Laura Owens did.
But now she's back in the news a lot. Into fights while driving. There was evidence that she didn't seem remorseful after what she did. So prosecutors essentially made the argument that she intentionally crashed the car, especially considering there was evidence that Dom was trying to break up with her just weeks before. But there were also messages from Shirilla to Dom where she claimed she was the victim of Dom. Spin out my car and hurt me. TBH, I can't calm down when he just tried to end my life. He tried to end my life today and told me, do you want to die? So I want to get into these messages between Dominic Russo and Mackenzie Shirilla pre-crash, okay? And this is from years before, too.
Now, this is Jesse Weber over on Sidebar. Now, me and Jesse are good buds. We hang out occasionally on Fridays. We pal around a little bit. We're good buds. And he did a little bit of research into this, and that's why we're sharing it, because me and Jesse are good buds on Law and Crime. And yes, we're good friends over here.
Okay.
Did he strike my channel yet?
I don't think so. Not
Okay,
yet.
I'm still live.
I think so. Pretty sure.
Oh, always testing the boundaries over here. It's just J-Hip. You never know. You never know when I'm going to screw it up. I mean, oh my God, they're about to monetize this channel or this particular stream. They always do. I don't even care.
And, relatively shortly before this, on thousands of messages between the couple who, again, appeared to have this very
show them, Jesse,
toxic on again, off again relationship. And I do want to highlight just some part of the conversation.
Yeah, do that.
The pair had. We can't go through everything, but you can check out, by the way, if you're interested in looking at on the Law and Crime, the text messages. And by the way, these are messages were entered into evidence
Get on with
during
it,
her
Jesse.
actual trial. Reportedly over 93.
She's got big nostrils. Did you notice that? She's extra nostrily.
Oh, man.
What? You don't think she has a big nostril?
I mean, maybe.
She looks extra nostrily. I can make fun of her nostrils because I'm ADA protected over here, of course. But she should not. No one should be talking about me. I've made it very clear. Do not talk about just J-Hip. I'm ADA protected. All right. I'll talk about you. Do not talk about me. A big nostril for a better snort. Well, yes, she does have a big nostril, French, and she needs one. All right. So she can, oh man. Happy's going to go get in the shower with just J-Hip and then lay back down later, folks. Happy, I'll be over there in
Hi,
just
Happy.
a bit.
Have a good day.
Yeah, me and Happy are going to go get in the shower.
Yeah, I don't think that's happening.
I'm midstream, Happy. Can we take the shower later? Because small head, big nostrils, says Faves. Yep. I have to end the stream. I have to go get in the shower with Happy.
Jesus.
It's not good.
1,000 text messages were entered into evidence. Welcome to the digital age. Welcome to a young relationship, right? So Shirilla's text messages, they show up as green. Shirilla sends these messages, and it already starts to give you an idea.
Do it, Jesse.
Of the dynamic of the
Show it
relationship
already.
at the time. Quote, no. Why aren't you saying, oh, you look so good, Kenzie? Why are you being like that? Quote, don't drag me down. Hype me up. Now, a lot of the couple's texts during this time period, they center around Shirilla seemingly wanting to spend all of her time. Is Dom, I think an argument could be made, seems to be wanting a little more space. And that is what led to conflict. That
I wouldn't want any space. I would want to be closer together. Yeah. Hi, Miyagi. No, Miyagi. This is terrible. Sorry. This is Happy's fault. She was trying to lure me into the shower. Sorry. No, Miyagi. Miyagi. Blame Happy. Blame Happy. Chase Happy Sunday. No. Blame Happy. She was luring to him. It's a setup, I tell you. It's a setup, I swear. Oh boy.
is what leads to a blowout. For example, this is from January 14th, 2020. Quote, let me come in, sad face. Quote, no, from now on, you just got to go home after school, my B. Another one, and probably can't come before school. Shirilla replies in all caps, what? You can do this to me. Then corrects herself, can't, you can't. Dom replies, If I asked you to go home, you would have threw a fit anyway. Then there's a series of messages in all caps from Shirilla. You're mean. You treat me like S, and I treat you like a bleeping god, and you do this.
Jesse, you can say the words. I mean, apparently she said, you treat me like shit and I treat you like a fucking god. All right. I'm going to fill in the gaps here for Jesse Weber. Okay. Because I want to make it clear. Okay. Look at him running a family show over there. Being respectable. Yeah, if only we could all get away with that, Jesse. But no. Check out Jesse Weber, good friend of Just J Hip. I'm just picking on him a little bit because we're buds. We're buds. Oh boy, I'm in so much trouble.
Goes on to say that it feels like she's smothering him, to which Shirilla responds, I just want to bang my head on the wall till I'm dead. Dom replies, to be honest, this S has happened so many times, I just don't care anymore. And despite, by the way, still being in high school, Shirilla does eventually move in with Dom in a home that his mother owns next to her own. And during a conversation at the end of January, it seems that Dom and Shirilla are both at his house, but possibly, in different rooms texting each other, because Shirilla begs him to give her, quote, dabs, which by all accounts seems to be a concentrated form of cannabis. Quote, I swear if you don't leave, I'm a flip S. I'm leaving. I just need dabs, babe. And the response in all caps, I don't have any.
See, once again, this is Dom's problem now. He didn't have dabs. Listen, we could all blame Mackenzie if we wanted to, but Dom should have had dabs. Don't you agree, Ketchup?
I don't know.
No, I don't either. Oh my God, she's such a bitch. I mean, literally, she is such a bitch, and her mother sucks ass too, and her dad's a pussy. But seriously, she's such a bitch. But yes, her mom's a bitch, and her dad's a pussy. I'm gonna make that very clear on the show here. All right. Also, I want to make this very clear that her dad is a pussy. All right. And I don't want to leave that out. By the way, this is a family friendly show over here. All ages are welcome to listen. I wouldn't suggest it though. And I will not be monetizing this stream, obviously, because, well, I just did that. So
Now, something this compilation of conversations reveals is just quite revealing. It seems like things were out of control at points. I mentioned the conversations before where Shirilla is messaging a family member, but look at this. For example, here's a conversation between the pair from March 2020. Dom says, I don't like dealing with all this, babe. Shirilla responds, all I ask is for like 3 things. No girls, hang with me, and affection. None of them are hard to do. If you can drive around all day on random slurs time, then you can find a way to see me. You do so many harder things in your life. Dom replies, I think we need some time apart. And then she appears to go off on a rant saying, Dom, stop right now. Answer the phone. We not doing that again. We not going on a break. Text back like you're not going to do this to me. Get off. Do not disturb. We are not going on a bleeping break, Dom. I do so much for you, and you say that. Now, the very next day, Shirilla sent...
I've been in a relationship very similar to this, Ketchup.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when Ketchup, one time she got mad at me, and Ketchup did this to me. In fact, it was verbatim almost. The message I got from Chup Chup, she sent me these messages. It was horrible. And I was sitting there because I was like, Ketchup, I think we just need a break. And she's like, you're going to do this to me. Really? After I do all this stuff for you. And it was horrible.
Now I know you're delusional for real.
You know what could have saved this relationship? If Mackenzie would have just banged her right, and she banged her right. That was not Too soon. I'm sorry. God damn it.
Oh, yeah. You made a car joke. That was terrible.
That's what she should have done in court. I was trying to bang her right. She could have had Fleabag as her lawyer. Or lips. Or lips.
Oh.
Oh, boy. This took a little different turn, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
There's another long string of messages. Hey, babe, what you doing now? Dom? Answer, Dom. Wow, I'm mad. Answer right now. I'm so mad. Dom sends this response, low battery. So now I want to jump ahead in time a little bit.
Tom seems like a guy who might not be too interested at this point in time. Because yes, his whole response is low battery. She seems a little demanding, Ketchup, to be honest with you.
You think?
Yeah, just like Ketchup is often very demanding of just Jay.
Oh, yeah. Totally.
It's kind of like Tug. You know, Tug's always messaging just Jay all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? Megan Fox is very demanding too. That is why Tug got a little tired of Megan Fox. She's a liability, and she was messaging him all the time. And he was like, and he even told Megan Fox, he said low battery, and Megan couldn't take that answer. No, she was very upset.
Wow.
I am digging this hole so deep.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if there's going to be room for anyone else in this hole.
I don't think anyone else wants in on that. I know I don't.
I'm going to use low battery response next time I don't want to talk. Yeah, me too. Faves, I'm not even reading your message. Low battery, Faves. I'm not even reading your message.
Boy. Get him, Faves.
Is it 6 feet yet? Dude, low battery, Faves. Low battery, can't even read the whole thing. Hey, Brenda's here. Hi, Brenda. Lurker check-in. How are you, my friend? How are you? Over on the Jay and Ketchup show here. Also the Jug show, just a hip permanent fixture with Ketchup over on the Jug show.
Good Lord.
Jay, you seem a little extra today. I am.
You think?
I got so giddy after Fleabag's show last night. They were ragging.
He called me so riled up.
They were ragging on my ADA protection, and I got very riled up about it. Because for some reason, all of a sudden, Lips is acting like my ADA protection is not as big of a deal. And I'm like, excuse me, if I can focus on my ADA protection. Have you seen my ribbon? And the funny thing is, Lips has never even produced a ribbon.
Nope.
Shit, I can't watch the rest of the stream. I got low batteries. It's driving crazy. No. Lips has never even produced a ribbon. Hi, itty bitty. How are you? What a loser. Produce a ribbon, or I don't believe it to be true. Oh, the fun we have. Let's okay, let's go. Like seriously, I'm done. I did not want to say like seriously.
I do not want to see you. If you're done over that small inconvenience, then okay, fine, so be it. Okay, Mr. Gaslighter, I don't need you to tell me what's small or big. She continues, you can figure out your own way to the graduation party tonight. Like, I'm seriously done. Why are you done? Because I didn't give you free weed? And this is another example of Dom apparently being Shirilla's connection to get marijuana. She, by the way, had
what's going on with her eyes?
She has fake eyelashes on.
Why are they running away from her?
Because she has fake eyelashes on.
Her eyelashes are running away from her. They're
way too big.
They're like, no.
It might be even a filter she's using.
It's a filter eyelash. She's like, she should go hang out with Clips. She should use some face tape.
I don't think you can get that in the clink.
That's part of the commissary. You can get.
No, I don't think so.
You can get face tape as your commissary. I'm going to go out of my way and I'm going to send her some face tape.
I don't think that's allowed.
I gotta ask Rosalind where to get it, but seriously, I'm going to make sure I send her some face tape.
I don't think they're allowed to have face tape. That's why I said I don't think she can order it.
It's gonna be blue tape.
Oh, well, that maybe. I don't know if they can have tape, but they maybe masking tape.
It's gonna be blue painter's tape because they're gonna be horrified by that anyways. So.
Well, that could be used as a weapon, so probably not.
Those eyelashes could be used as a weapon. I was hanging out near Mackenzie one time and she hit me with one of those eyelashes. I went down. I was unconscious. I tell you. She hit me with one of these eyelashes. Just be very careful if you're ever near her. If she hits you with one of those, you may go down. They're made of concrete.
You may go down. What the hell?
They're made of concrete, I swear. Blue tape is illegal in jail. Not for Mackenzie. She's entitled. She'll be fine.
Cannabis in her system or THC in her system at the time of the crash, that she was doing it while driving. Now, later in that same conversation, Shirilla writes, "Why would I want to go on vacation with someone that can't even give me 1 gram free weed?" I want to fast forward. This time I want to go.
Wow.
I said the same thing when Ketchup invited me to go on vacation with her. Right?
What?
I said, why would I want to go on vacation with someone who can't even give me 1 gram, even a kilometer?
So stupid. You don't even know what weed comes in.
Like, not 1 kilometer of free weed was Ketchup willing to give me. Clearly, I wasn't going on vacation.
I don't have any to give. That's part of the problem.
I just wanted 1 kilometer, and clearly Ketchup didn't want to dole it out.
Yeah, I was hogging all of the nut and weed I had to myself.
He was hogging it. I'm such a lame white guy. Literally, I don't know how to buy rugs. All right, I don't know how. All right, I would be up talking to a dealer, and I'd be like, "Well, can I have like 9 of the things? Give me a kilometer.
Give me 4 inches. No, 6 inches.
Give me 6 inches of rugs, please." Can I have 9 inches of rugs, please? How many inches do you have to sell here today? Buy them by the hectare. Can I get an acre? I want an acre of rugs, please. An entire acre, if I could. Maybe Gabe will send you some, Jay. Well, he knows how to get them, definitely, because he goes to his pharmacist, I guess. Hey, April's Christian.
Yeah, his pharmacist. Yeah.
Member of the hippies. Thank you, my friend. And I do want to remind all of you, Just J Hip is allegedly, according to Lips last night, Lips is going to be suing Just J Hip again for I guess this would be the 740th time that Lips is going to be suing this J-Hip, of course, and failing. But of course, it's a massive lawsuit. Lips is putting just J-Hip through. It's horrible. It's horrible. And I'm, as you can tell, I'm very afraid. I'm very afraid of this woman. She's a massive legal presence, is this woman. Rick Reed says, I buy my rug 6x9. That, you know, that's a good deal. That is actually a good deal, Rick. You make a good point there. A lot of times that is the best dimension to go with your rugs. But these people want to sue and depose me. This sounds like a fun time already. You do have to remember, this is basically like me showing up to the Just J-Hip show. It's gonna be a delight. Keep in mind, I'm just adorable hip. All right, we're gonna have a cute time. I'm telling you, she's suing you to get that ribbon. She wants my ribbon, Kitty Pants. She wants
Maybe
my
she
ribbon.
does. Maybe the ribbon did it.
Oh, no.
All that education, and she didn't get a ribbon.
Yeah, because she got the education over there. The lawyer is permanently retired. But all the smart people are over watching Fleabag show, but the dummies left to go watch Just J-Hip because clearly they're delusional. So delusional that all the people left. Fleabag show, her show is so growing, still growing, despite everything. No matter who she's blocked, it doesn't matter. Still growing, a massive channel of growing. With all the success over there.
Totally.
Lips, you need to get back on YouTube. Start your channel back up. All right, we need some more cooking shows.
No, we don't.
Jay and Miyagi are doing a cooking show soon. We're gonna start it off dancing in the kitchen, of course, very creepily.
Now that I'd watch, but I don't want to watch her and Michael.
And then it's gonna look like Miyagi's trying to strangle me to death. But
that's why I want to watch.
And then we're gonna fight in the kitchen nonstop and act like, no, this typical marriage. This is what all marriages are like. You hate your spouse in the kitchen. A lot of spouse hatred going on there, of course. Very powerful.
I want to know how far into the stream is the power going to go out?
Yeah. Then the internet gets cut off. Then she calls 911. My husband turned off the internet. And then you got Gabe over there. We'll never call the cops on anybody because this is not our deal with them. Sometimes we call Officer Mitchell over, or Officer Reed, or Officer Sharon, or Officer, we don't even know them all by name when we call them on a regular basis. I love these wonderful bastards. They suck so much. I love them. She did say she's going to attack my channel because I allegedly, yesterday, I warned her not to attack my channel or I would attack her channel. And she took that as, that's it. I'm sharing this with YouTube Legal Just J-Hip because you threatened me. You threatened me. No, I did not threaten you. I told you to leave me alone. I'm ADA protected. You should not be talking about me.
You don't file false fucking copyright strikes.
Yes, and stop false flagging channels. Stop it. All right, you're an idiot. Stop doing it. It's loser shit. All right, and quite frankly, we will continue to post whatever we want to post because we can. We're public. All right. We are the public. You used to public service, and we are the public. There you go. All right, back to Jesse though. Jesse's got a good show going here. Very good stuff that he's sharing. Let's see. We want to get to this. What the hell? Does she have dreads now?
Mm-hmm.
How the hell is she gonna type anything with those nails? Her nails are 38 inches long.
I don't know. That's gross.
Chop down. You usually have nails this long, right?
No, I don't.
But sometimes you do on Sundays for church, right?
No.
But on Tuesdays though.
No. No days.
But Saturn does, right?
No, Saturn doesn't either.
Oh. So I guess you're just not bougie.
Yeah, we're just not cool over here. Sorry.
You're not bougie enough to wear the 38-inch long nails that Mackenzie Shirilla the killer wears. Yes, no, not at all. No, But by the way, I do want to remind everyone she's a wonderful human being. She just kills people. Right?
That's like $200 worth of nails right there. I'm not wasting $200 on that.
And now she's got dreads. All right, apparently now she's got dreads. She just became Jamaican man.
Oh man.
That at this point, Mackenzie Shirilla seems very aggressive, dismissive, and I think you can make the argument mean. I'm going to give you an example. Shirilla writes, Dom, I would start texting right now, unless you want problems, because you're acting weird as F. I would start.
Actually, Jesse got that wrong. She said I would start texting, but it said RN, registered nurse.
You're dumb.
See, he read too much into it. He said right now, but she could have meant registered nurse. All right, that also makes sense. I would start texting right now, or I would start texting registered nurse. Right?
No.
Makes sense. Actually, it was foreshadowing. No. She was telling him he needed a registered nurse because of what was going to happen in the future. Clearly, this is setting it up as premeditation. That's what Just Jay up uncovered just now. Just Jay now.
Wow.
Yeah, we uncovered that, Ketchup.
Typing.
Wow.
Mom responds, I'm not. She writes, like right now. He says, you're also acting heated as F, but Shirilla steamrolls ahead. I would start explaining right now. I ain't going to try to talk to you when you're mad because you're not telling me after I asked 780 times. You have 5 minutes. And there are multiple times during this argument or their arguments that Shirilla says
she knows how to get gas, so that's important.
She's pretty bossy.
Janice says, I love you, Jay, but you're an idiot. I've never claimed otherwise. I mean, like, literally, I have never claimed otherwise. Do you often, now I know Ketchup a lot of times takes a lot of photos, selfies in front of the gas station. Which are your favorite ones to post, Ketchup? Is it
no.
Getting gas, post gas?
No.
Chat, if you could let me know what is your favorite places to take a selfie when you're at the gas station? Is it in front of the pump, behind the pump?
I'm not into the pump selfies, you know. It's not really my jam.
Hey, Mackenzie, this is what you would call lame as fuck, lame AF. Lame AF.
It's called a thirst trap. Pump picture.
Pump picture. I guarantee you she's drinking that gasoline. She thinks it's like a slushie.
No, thirst trap means like when you take like a photo that's supposed to make you look good. You know, to try to get attention.
Crystal says, Jay, you're my favorite idiot. Thank you, Crystal. I guarantee you she drank some of that gasoline, though.
She might have.
she put it in her kamikaze, where she got all the different sodas and then added a little bit of gasoline to the top.
Maybe she mixed it with her dabs.
With her dabs. How's things going for you, Mackenzie, by the way? But welcome to the Just J Hip Show. I hope you're enjoying your time over here. And by the way, I do want to remind you, Mackenzie's mother is a complete bitch and her father is a pussy. I wanted to make that very clear.
Setting a timer on her phone to some arbitrary number, and if Dom doesn't respond or hasn't done what she wanted by the thing as provocative. Like, I for real want to understand, every other dude would be coming at you aggressive as F2. For real, I'm being cool, and you're being immature by just hanging up on me. Later on in the conversation, Mackenzie Shirilla wrote, if you can't handle the bad B, then bleep and leave. I don't care. Like, what the bleep? Don't try to make me insecure because you are. She also said at one point, you were doing so good this morning too. Like, what the bleep? And this is important too. There are instances where the two...
That sounds like a healthy relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was the whole deal. It's kind of like me and Ketchup. We have the very similar relationship. She's very aggressive. Just J-Hip, very passive. Yeah, very aggressive.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's kind of actually just like Yamaha Banker and Shizzy always sending me all the D pics. It's not not what I'm looking for, but I'm very passive. I accept them for who they are, and I just take those D pics. I file them away, and I deal with them. I deal with them one at a time. One D.
I bet you do.
One D at a time.
You're dumb. You are dumb. Oh, man.
Oh, by the way, it is Sunday morning. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day with the Lord today. Of course. Dang it, boy, did I screw that up. I forgot this was the church day. Do you enlarge them, Jay? Yes, Craig. I make them so big. So big. Yes, I do. I make them so big.
Oh, man.
Why do you guys watch the show? I don't understand. Why do you even come in here?
I don't know.
It's Sunday. You should be with God. Actually, after this show.
Stop it.
After this show, you're going to need God. I'm sending you to church, for God's sakes.
Oh, no.
By the way, Crystal just gifted 2 Just J-Hip memberships. Thank you, Crystal. If you get one of those, thank Crystal. She works hard for her money, remember? She's a good friend of Just J-Hip. I like her. Sometimes she spends the night on, Wednesdays, of course. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you so much, my friend. And remember, we're clown losers over here. And if you don't like the show, that's okay. I'm pretty much getting sued anyways by everybody, so what the hell? Yes, all the dummies are gonna sue Just J-Hip. Thank you, Crystal. I appreciate you, my friend. Hey, we're almost up to a giveaway. We're at 0.7. We're 3 away from a giveaway, folks.
Nice.
That I'll never give away. But no, but it'll be like an Aussie Tina giveaway.
Yeah. And then last night she's like, what do you say we do a second one on Aussie Tina? And I'm like, what, a second giveaway you're not gonna send? Yay.
We're 3 away from an Aussie Tina giveaway. That's so funny. Fleabag note taker. Fleabag note taker. Let Fleabag know I'm only 3 away from an Aussie Tina giveaway. That'll never happen.
We can't do Aussie Tina giveaways over here because we actually send the stuff to people.
They're so horrible, these bitches. Back to our text messages because now she's driving home.
To you, Dom says, Oh, you drunk? Why you scared? She responds, in the hood, and I'm a little drunk. This is his advice. Drive patient, but get to where you need to go, and you'll be fine. Don't look at no one, and don't draw attention. No one is going to do anything. Pretty scary to think about a teenage driver with little experience driving while drunk. And
she's driving drunk, but she's in the hood. She's in the hood, Chub Chub.
What the hell, Mackenzie?
She's all up in the hood, in the whip, gang, gang. She's in the hood, gang, gang, in the whip. She's with Guapo. She's with Guapo.
She sounds like a nutbag. I wouldn't put it past her to drive down there just so she could text him and say she was driving down there.
Crystal says this is the strangest sermon I've ever heard. She's texting, driving drunk, in the hood, going to the whip, gang, gang. Very typical, but she'll be out of prison in 15 years. Yes, of course. Daryl Brooks is her dealer. Oh, God, no. It would be terrible. Oh man, well, let's see what more Jesse has to say. I'm sure he's got more to share, as he always does. Well, we're going to get back to.
And she would have serious injuries, claiming she couldn't remember anything about the crash or what happened beforehand. Again, the insistence that she must have blacked out. So here's a long string of messages from Mackenzie Shirilla from July 2nd. Again, this is just weeks before what happened. Quote,
Nope.
You're a liar and will always be one, smiley face. Can't keep a single promise you make. You don't take relationships seriously. You think this is some game. You're messing your life up and you're going to be real embarrassed when you see. So yes, I will be back tonight. I'm the only one keeping this relationship together. If you want any chance of this relationship working, you will start giving effort and well thought out responses fast. Dom responds, Kenzie, I'm not arguing with you. It's a waste of life. A few minutes later, she sends him a photo, although it's kind of hard to tell what it's a picture of. He voices his frustration that she seems to want to end things, but then starts talking to him again like things are normal. And during that same conversation, just 4 weeks before Dom's death, he wrote these chilling words, there isn't very much time on earth. In fact, this is the message I want to focus on, okay?
Yeah. Well, that's Mackenzie for you. Yeah, Ted took a dark turn there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The breakup communication. Kenzie, you know I love you, but I don't think we should be together at this point. There isn't very much time on earth, you know? I'd like to think we could stop fighting, but it's a breakup fight every week. Neither of us deserve that. I don't want to fight all the time. I know you don't either. Anyone who's around anyone every day of the week is bound to fight. If we can't separate for a little, then we're only going to fight more. I don't want you to think I'm abandoning you. I wish it could work, but I don't think it's going to at this point, especially with the threats. We should just break up so we can both find happiness somewhere else. And that text was apparently followed up by another just a few hours later asking Shirilla if she wants to try to work things out. And what was it, just 2 weeks later, there was another important incident that happens. According to witnesses, Dom was on the phone with Mackenzie when Mackenzie threatened to crash the car they were in. According to Shirilla, Dom was the one who grabbed the steering wheel and said that he would cause a wreck. They fought over what happened in a follow-up text conversation. And it's really shocking given what we know happens just several days later. Quote, if you can't see what's broken and what needs to be fixed, then there's no point of this being a relationship. Yesterday, you almost ended my life or could have ended my life, and all your mom cared about was you not going to jail. Like, I'm literally never going to talk to your mom again unless she apologizes. By the way, we did a whole sidebar episode on this after the death of Dom and Davion. Mackenzie writes Dom's mom a lot. There is a lot of communication.
Yeah, and I have a lot of this, and I talked to Jesse Weber, and I'll be sharing some of that, of course, because obviously me and Jesse were best buds, and I share a little bit of Jesse's stuff over here on the show with permission. Once again, I do understand most people wouldn't understand fair use, and they would not think that this would be allowed. All right, I do get that. I do understand that most people, even though I'm showing his photo here and his trademarked item, copyrighted, everything, even his law books behind him, clearly just J-Hip breaking the law over here. All right, risking it all for you fine folks. Ketchup, we're risking it all for these fine folks.
Mhm.
That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Because some people don't understand, fair use. But yes, this is what we're doing. But no, clearly, Mackenzie pre-planned this whole thing out. We're going to get more into this over the upcoming watches that we're doing. Let's finish out with Jesse. Let's see where he ends things up here. We got some more text messages right here. No, go to that one, Jesse. Go to that one. There we go.
To which she responds, one more reply that is not trying to fix this. I'm blocking you. Give me one more bleeping reply that doesn't reply to anything and see what happens. I'm just saying I didn't try to kill us. I was not trying to do that. And they go around in circles for a while with Shirilla saying, if you're incapable of fixing anything that you caused yesterday and you can't apologize, I know what you did wrong and how to prevent this ever happening again, then I'm not going to be with you. I'm not going to be with an abuser. And Dom says, I did apologize. He reiterates, I wasn't trying to end anyone's life. You should believe that. Shirilla says, why would I believe it when you did it? How can I believe that you're never going to do that again? I can't because I don't know your limit. Somebody who loves me would never do that. Never. I couldn't even do it if you told me to. But I guess that's different for you. Dom later says, you can pull out a knife, say you're going to stab me. I'd stay with you. But Shirilla replies, I'm not going to keep wasting my time with somebody who thinks my life is disposable. I never thought you would ever do something like that to me. I thought you would always protect me, but we learn new things about each other every day. Dom responds, I would never try to kill you, LOL. And the final text messages in the report are from Shirilla to Dom on July 30th around 1:30 a.m., telling him to turn something down or off because it was, quote, annoying and loud. So in the end, look, this is just interesting perspective.
So she seems like a good gal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you think someone could fix her?
Just question, how do they know that it was her fault? Because I don't know anything about this case, really.
Well, the black box, let's just say the digital analysis that goes to her vehicle showed that she never took her foot off of the gas pedal. She never hit the brake. She drove forward into a brick wall. She scouted out the area days prior, all right, and pre-planned how she was going to kill Dom. All right,
Wow.
yeah, that's how. All right, yes, everything from her vehicle
Crazy.
told everybody how she planned this out. And of course, everything from her car was recorded. Well, I wouldn't say it's a black box, Krusty Witch. It's digital
The car's
forensics.
computer.
It's digital forensics that comes from the car. I believe in the trial they mention it as a black box, sort of, so to speak, because it's a very same thing. It's all the digital forensics that comes.
Yeah. It's
from
like
the
what they
vehicle.
did with Karen Reed, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So no, it's not like an airplane. I get that. I'm not being an idiot, but no. And that's basically what happened. They have everything. She never touched the brake, and they tried to run every scam in the book, right? Like it was a car malfunction. Dom did this, right? He was pushing on the gas pedal. Yes, he was forcing the action. All right. Then it turned into, oh, I have POTS. POTS created the problem. All right. So no, they ran every gamut in the book to try and make this into anything but Mackenzie when it was everything and Mackenzie. She was the culprit because she's a horrible, horrible person, obviously. And her entire family are horrible, horrible people as well. You know, as
I was just wondering because I don't know anything about this case. So
oh yes, these are terrible, terrible, terrible people, and we all have to remember. Her mother did a wonderful, wonderful statement at the you remember the statement.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll bring that up briefly here. A wonderful statement where
I was very concerned about the trick or treating.
yes, she was very concerned. She wanted the judge to know everything. Very important. She gave a powerful impact speech, of course. Very powerful. Very powerful. And you remember, this almost changed my mind over here when I saw this. Almost changed my mind.
Mm.
Now, this is Mackenzie's mom, all right, the psychopathic bitch.
My name is Natalie Shirilla.
This is Natalie. Now, she's also a
I just want to say,
horrible.
am I allowed to address them at all?
Now, she's a horrible, horrible person, one of the worst people on planet Earth. This is Natalie Shirilla. All right. Horrible, horrible person and complete bitch. All right. So we're going to point that out.
Sure. I just want to say to the families that I'm broken.
Does she look broken?
No, not that broken.
No. She's reading it too. She almost looks like she has a little smile there, to be honest with you, but not broken.
Sad and lost, and my heart hurts for everyone. Okay, Davian was her new friend, and Dom was the love of her life, and he was part of our family. Okay, I'm just so sorry that this happened, and we're heartbroken.
Okay.
Yum, tough heartbroken. Look at us.
Feel bad for me.
Now look
Okay.
at my heartbrokenness. I'm so heartbroken. Yeah, I'm so heartbroken. I was talking to Mackenzie. She was heartbroken too after she killed him. But so heartbroken because she remembered because of a pot, of course. But I'm just a caring mother who wanted to point out to all the fun folks that I feel so sad. And look at us, we're so heartbroken.
Okay.
Limited in the heartbrokenness, in my opinion.
Okay, and then, Your Honor, this was a terrible, tragic nightmare accident to have happened that she has no memory of, and she will never emotionally or physically recover from it. She almost died too, and we're asking that you please not run the sentence.
I know we weren't that lucky. I'm sorry, we weren't that lucky. Yeah, she almost died too. We know, but no, unfortunately, she survived. But she got to pay, and do her time, and she's gonna get to do her time. But yes, we weren't that fortunate. Yes.
Sentences consecutive. He was family, and we all loved each other. That morning of the accident, she called. I got a phone call that there was a car accident. Okay, so we went to the hospital, and I didn't even know who was in the car. The names had not been confirmed yet, and I'm gonna cry because I missed Dom so much. We loved him so much. I called Dom like over and over again, praying that he was going to answer the phone, and he didn't answer the phone. So then I tried to call his mom, and she didn't answer the phone either.
Look how obsessed she is, Chop Chop. She's gonna. Can someone give her a Kleenex? A Kleenex, please. Anybody? Is there a Kleenex in the room? Anybody? A Kleenex, for God's sakes. For God's sakes. Can we just get a Kleenex?
And I still didn't know who was in the car. I didn't even know if she was alive. I didn't know what was happening. So then we were in the waiting room. And then his mom she did call me. So I answered the phone and I was like, oh my God, like, I don't even know who was in the car. Like, what's happening? Was that Dom? And she said, what do you mean? My son is dead. And I was like, I'm so sorry. And then she said something like, and now I have to wait until your kid's out of the hospital. And then I didn't hear the rest. I was like, we loved him so much. And I hung up the phone. I did not talk about social media. I didn't even know what was going on yet. Okay. So
she didn't know what was going on yet. She was talking. It was social media stuff. It was horrible. Horrible. Chop, chop. Horrible.
Yeah. She looks real upset.
I'm upset too. I'm upset too because of what happened to this poor parent through these trying times. The trying times. Oh no.
So then that was it. So in the hospital, that Vitality post, I commented on that because somebody had called her a murderer. Okay. And she's not a murderer, so she didn't even have her phone at that point because the police had still had it. Okay, so I jumped on and I was like, you know, she's not a murderer. She's more sad than hurt than most of these people commenting. She's been trying to get in touch with you. I mean, at that point, it was just.
I want to point out one thing right now. Fleabag, of course, has false flagged my channel and did get my last stream removed where I was debunking her ass. Okay, I do want to point that out, and YouTube has removed it. All right, so as I said, as always, if Fleabag has done anything that you find offensive, well, I don't know. Maybe she did something about it. I'm not telling anyone to do anything. I'm just saying she did get my last stream removed. All right, I don't give a shit. I've already made my money off of the stream. All right, I didn't even monetize the stream, so I don't care. But Fleabag, thank you for proving my point that you're a false flagger, all right, and continue false flagging streams. Continue to false flag streams. By the way, I still have the stream saved, and I'll put it up again. I'll repost it again. Continue doing your shit, Fleabag. Continue it. Yes, that is exactly what Fleabag did. She is false flagging streams because
Can't you appeal it?
No, I can't appeal. And well,
You can't report her for doing that?
I'll probably YouTube. Let's see. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'll learn to. Oh, I have resolution options. Yeah. I'll let them know. But once again, I don't care. You have to remember one thing when it comes to Lisa Repugnant. Okay, I don't give a shit. Okay, I make my money in the live, in the time. Okay,
I know, but it's a matter of principle.
And also because I have amazing streams and she has terrible, terrible, terrible shows. All right. She has the worst channel on YouTube that I happen to love. I love her terrible show, but I'm starting to lose interest right now. I'm starting to lose interest because of her bullshit. But if she wants to continue doing this, if she wants to play the game, I don't know. I honestly, I don't give a shit. I really do, because she's mad that I'm successful and her channel sucks ass. All right. That's what she's upset about. She's mad because after all of her fraud raising, people won't give her money anymore because they know she's a fraud. Her whole show is a fraud. And yes, Lisa Repugnant Repulsive can keep doing whatever she wants to do. I don't care, Lisa. All right. I run a successful channel over here. You run a dumpster fire of bullshit. So fuck off. All right. That's all I'm going to say to you because I'm tired of you. But at the same time, I think you're a devil. Yeah, because you have all these wonderful friends like Lips and all of your other criminal friends like Slobby Sleevey and yes, Paint Chips and your husband, all of your criminal friends. It's just J-Hip doesn't hang out with the criminal element that you do. I'm sorry. I do like the successful thing. You should give it a whirl. You should give it a try. I don't. Yes, you're right. She's crying. Sorry, I stole all of your panel members. Sorry, I stole your chat. Sorry. You should do better. Be better.
Yeah.
All right.
Try sucking less.
It's been 2 hours and Just J-Hip has to go to Just J's bed, of course. I have to sleep so I can wake up and watch Jeremy Hills. My understanding is he has a show later on. I guess he does. I think Doug has a show too that he does. I won't be on Talk Show today. No, I don't think I'll be on Talk Show today, but go check out That Umbrella Guy. He's a good guy, He's a pretty good guy. But yes, Fleabag is going to keep striking every channel that doesn't have content that she agrees with. Apparently, according to YouTube, all right, according to Fleabag, she's going to false flag every show that she does not agree with their content. All right,
Well, she doesn't want the truth getting out. And
yes.
so she doesn't lose any more viewers. I get it.
Once again, that's what she's doing. And guess what, Fleabag? I don't give a shit. All right. I don't care. You can false flag me all day long. I'm doing my show. All right. And I will make my money during the show. I don't need it to stay up for weeks on end or months or whatever. I don't care. I'm right here. All right. And, I'll let YouTube do its thing. I don't care about, as everyone knows, Rumble is always reaching out to Just J Hip, want some Just J Hip action over there. But, they haven't done enough for me. They need to set up my entire stream, do all the stuff for me, call me on a regular basis. Oh, man. All right, I got to go, my friend. Always say over here. I had a wonderful time. I hope you had a wonderful time. We were watching some cool shit. We were watching some Mackenzie Shirilla where we do our different material, of course, over here. Unlike them, they never do different material. No, they just do their hate shows. But, once again, continue on with your hate. Just J-Hip will continue on with his fun. Yes, have a great day, everyone. As we always say over here, chop chop.
Shut your ass.
Yes, we do. Stay friends, weird, and all the best. Shut your ass. I'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.